keeping the temples holy. In the Bible, it says that we are temples of the Holy Spirit and that the Holy Spirit goes through us. Now, I know I might think it's a little weird, but what God's trying to tell us here is that our bodies protect something you need to be treated good. Because when you get new shoes, are you going to treat them all bad? Not really. Or why should you treat anything bad in general? You should treat all things with care. Now, our bodies are just like that. Physically and mentally, we have to treat our bodies healthily for the Holy Spirit because the Holy Spirit is within us. And if we don't keep it so healthy, it's most likely it's going to go. And I'm pretty sure none of us want the Holy Spirit to get out of us. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about things to do to keep the temple in your body healthy. First, physically, we can do exercise because exercise is good for our bodies. When we lay down all day and scroll on TikTok, that's not that healthy. But if we tend to work out and stretch, then it'll keep it healthy. Now you might just be thinking, how does this keep the Holy Spirit healthy? But it's not just about the Holy Spirit, it's about keeping yourselves humble and healthy. Because if you don't keep yourself healthy, then that's just not really good. And God doesn't want to see a creation of His being not healthy. Another thing we could do is eating better. Now I know a lot of us want to eat Takis, we want to eat hot Cheetos, we want to eat food, we want to eat McDonald's, but we have to keep it healthy because if we're eating all this junk, then it's not really going to help us in keeping our body healthy. So sure, it's okay to eat McDonald's, I'm not saying it's bad, but just keep it like once in a while. We're not trying to just eat Taki bags all day or like every single day. We don't want to keep it constantly. We want to eat more fruit. So keeping it healthy could be eating more fruit. Get some calories. Get calories out of the way. Doing exercise. Another thing I want to add is not just physically but mentally. When we tell ourselves, oh, we can't do this, or that we're not good enough, or when our mind is just filled about negativity, that's not helping us. Because when you tell yourself, oh, they don't even like me, why should I be friends with them, or this and that, when you start to doubt yourself and be closed-minded, that's not helping you in any way. Now, it's not just helping the Holy Spirit, it's not helping you. So why think that way? Sure, you can say, I don't think they want to be friends with me anymore. But you don't have to be like, they hate me, I'm so ugly, hideous, I'm this and that and this. Now, many people might not know it, but that's committing, that's kind of like mocking God. And you might be thinking, how am I mocking God if I'm just saying that I'm ugly? In the Bible, it says in Exodus, when Moses is talking to God and he's telling him, what shall I tell you? Because Moses was going to tell the others on God, but he didn't know what to refer to them. And God said, I am. And now, so he said, I am told us to do this. Now, now on, we will say God, we will say Jesus, we will say the Lord, right? But back then they used to say I am. Now, if you refer that saying I am ugly, I am fat, I am so this and that, think about it. You're saying the Lord's name in vain. So you're not just kind of telling yourself that, but you're telling Him that. And I'm pretty sure we all want to be on God's good side. And now if you're saying that to yourself, that's not just going to make you look bad, it's probably going to make Him look bad. Now, this is what people might not know. So next time, be a little more grateful. Because yes, we may say we're fat, we're ugly, we're this, we're that. But at the end of the day, God created us. So that's kind of saying, first of all, that's kind of saying that he's ugly, he's all this stuff. Then it's also saying that his creations that took 9 months, because God created the world in 6 days, but it took 9 months to make one person. So because God said he knew you even before you were in the womb of your mother. So if you think about it, you're saying that he took 9 years for long just for you to say you hate your look. Like, no, everyone is unique. Sure, we can have our insecurities, but the best we can do is not care about our insecurities and make it for the brighter, because confidence is key. As the sooner you learn to love yourself and appreciate yourself, the sooner you will love to love others and appreciate God and how great life is, because life is truly great. But now if you're just thinking like, oh my gosh, my hair's bad, I can't live today, I hate today, or just because my mom didn't buy me McDonald's, I hate today. No, because genuinely God woke you up. We need to be a little more grateful and considerate before we say all this stuff. And plus, if we say all this stuff and all this complaining, it's not going to help the body. Nor is it going to help the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit needs to be fed with good words and good food and good things. So that's pretty much what I want to say today. Get the negativity out. Don't be close-minded. Eat healthier and work out, because you're not just keeping the body healthy, but you're keeping the Holy Spirit healthy, and it's really good. So that's pretty much for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.